Hi, I'm Dimitri Sky. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today for this energizing twist flow. This flow is mainly focused on the spine, on the different rotations of the spine, a lot of twisting, which is very, very energizing. You will not need any props for this flow, just yourself and some comfy clothes, a mat if you have one, or space on the floor. You guys know the go. And yeah, just have fun with it really. That's the main thing. Just make sure you're having fun, enjoying yourself, enjoying your body, enjoying this beautiful gift of movement. All right, get ready. I'll see you soon. We'll start class today in a child's pose position. So come on forward and bring your knees out, nice and wide, and the big toes will touch. Look forward, inhale, exhale, bring your buttocks down onto your heels. Walk the hands out. Now more flexible, you can explore placing your chin down, otherwise forehead down is fine. And take some deep breaths here. Breathing down into your hips, into your lower back, and just allowing yourself to relax down into the mat even more. Now start to walk your hands over to the right side, getting nice and long with that left arm. So you're stretching out through your left side body. Breathing long and slow and deep. And then walk your hands over to the left side. And getting nice and long through your right arm. Stretching out through the right side. And inhale all the way back to center. Start to walk your hands back. Come on up into a tabletop. Bring the knees back in, about hip width apart. And we're going to start with some cat-cows. So tops of feet pressing down. Inhale as you gaze up. Exhale, tuck your toes round your spine, chin to chest. Again, untuck, inhale, gaze up. Exhale, tuck and round. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, last one, inhale, and exhale, and inhale, come back to center, keep the toes tucked or tuck them if they weren't already, walk the hands forward just a little, send the hips up and back to downward facing dog. And just start to pedal the feet out, move your hips from side to side, bend your knees, find any sort of movements that feel good. The first down dog of the practice always feels pretty good. And pause in your downward facing dog. Raise your right leg up, bend the knee, open the hip, and start to circle the right hip around. Then lean that right leg all the way over to the left. Can you bring your gaze over to the left to look at your right toes? Now start to straighten your leg, flex your toes, spin your right hip point down. Exhale, right knee taps left elbow. See if you can make contact, elbow to knee. Inhale, leg all the way back up. Exhale, right knee taps right elbow, shoulders over wrist, bum down. Inhale, leg back up. Exhale, knee into nose, round the spine. Step the foot in between the hands and lower the back knee down. Inhale as you sweep the hands all the way up, circle the arms around, open through the chest. Again, inhale, lean into that left thigh. Exhale, arms around. We'll go 3 more. If you have knee sensitivity, you can place a blanket underneath the knees. And just one more, inhale, hands all the way around, and then plant the hands to surround your front right foot, straighten your front leg, flex the toes in, breath in, and a breath out. Rebend your front knee, plant your right foot, plant your left hand, lift your left knee up, right hand reaches forward and up for a twist. Press down and reach up at the same time. One more breath here. Gaze down and place both hands to the inside of your right foot. Walk your hands over so you're in a wide forward fold. So both feet are facing forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale as you fold over the legs. Inhale back to a halfway lift. Place your right hand to the inside of your feet. Left hand on your left hip, and use your left hand to spin the left hip up, and then extend the arm all the way up. One breath in, one breath out. Gaze down, both hands down, bend into your back leg for Skandasana, your side lunge. Now you can stay up a little higher, high side lunge, maybe come down a little lower. And walk your hands forward, surrounding your front foot, pivot 10 toes forward, step the right foot back, plank pose. Lower the knees, untuck your toes, lower the chest all the way down. Inhale up to cobra, thighs and pelvis on the mat, elbows are bent. Exhale as you lower, tuck toes, plant hands, press up and back for downward facing dog. And just reset here. You can take a couple of breaths moving around and adjusting yourself, descending the heels down. And then inhale your left leg up, bend the knee, open the hip, and start to circle that left hip around, big hip circles. Now just bend the knee, open the hip, leaning the left leg over to the right, maybe bringing your gaze over to the right. And start to straighten your leg, flex your toes, spinning your left hip point down. Exhale, left knee across the body, taps your right elbow. Holds, shoulders over wrist, bum down. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, left knee taps left elbow. Can you make contact, knee to elbow, holds. Inhale, leg back up. Exhale, knee into nose, round your spine, come up high on your right toes, step the foot in between your hands, lower the right knee down. Inhale, sweep hands up. Exhale, circle the arms around. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, inhale. Exhale, just plant the hands, surround your front foot, straighten your front leg and flex the toes in. One breath in and a breath out. Rebend into that front thigh, plant the hand, the right hand down, lift your right knee up, left hand forward and up for a twist. Press down and reach up at the same time. Breath in and breath out. And gaze down. Place your left hand to the inside of your left foot and walk your hands over so both feet are facing forward. Take a breath in, soft bend in the knees, and a breath out as you fold. Inhale, halfway lift, left hand to the inside of the feet, right hand on right hip. Use that right hand to spin the right hip up and extend the right arm up. Breath in and breath out. Gaze down, 2 hands down, bending into your back right leg. Left leg is straight and come down as low as feels good in your body. Stretching out that inner thigh. One more breath. And exhale, walk your hands forward, surround your front foot, pivot 10 toes forward, step your left foot back, plank pose. Now use your knees if you need to, otherwise lower down through chaturanga, hugging the elbows in. Come down onto your belly, untuck your toes, inhale to cobra, stay in your cobra, or lift to an Urdhva Mukha, upward facing dog, chest is open, and exhale to downward facing dog. Really nice, breath in, and a breath out. Now bend your knees, gaze forward. You can hop, step, walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend the knees and sweep the hands up. Settle into it. Tuck the pelvis in. Gaze is steady. And exhale to stand, arms down by your side. Really nice. Alrighty, now before we begin our flow, just shake it out a bit. Shake out the hands, shake out the legs. Now you can stay like this, just shaking it out and finding what feels good, or if you feel like adding a little more fire to it, then maybe you want to start to move. Maybe jogging on the spot. You can shut down your eyes here. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders. Add a bit of a salsa with the hips. And shake it all out. Any tension, any stress, any anxiety, anything that you brought into your practice today that isn't serving you, shake it out. Taking some deep breaths. Inhale, side out. Couple more deep breaths here. Inhale, side out. One more breath in, side out. And then slowly begin to slow those movements, not stopping straight away, just beginning to let that energy settle. You can bring it to some gentle sways from side to side. And sway yourself to the front of the mat again. Finding Tadasana, mountain pose. Bring your hands into prayer, taking a bow to honor yourself, the practice, and each other. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale as you fold over the legs. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back so your right foot is forward. Lower the left knee down. Inhale as you sweep the hands up. Circle the arms around and then plant your left hand. Lift your left knee. That right arm continues to reach forward and up. Now you can stay right here, or we're going to add on by pivoting all 10 toes over to the right. You reach your right hand to the back of the room. Nice. On that next exhale, you're going to walk your hands into that prasarita. So that forward folds, wide forward fold that we took earlier. Breath in, soft bend in the knees, and a breath out. Place your right hand down, left hand up, taking it a little deeper. You can stay right here. Maybe that left hand comes behind the back and searches for your right inner thigh. And then take the arm all the way back around that left arm, Skandasana to the back, working off that same flow that we did at the start. Now using your back heel, press yourself all the way up into your warrior two. Plant that front foot forward and the arms extend out. Beautiful. Right, take your back hand, bring it behind the back. Flip your front palm. Inhale. Reverse. Straighten your front leg, but don't lock out the knee. And exhale, you're going to rebend that front thigh. Place both hands down. And then pivot your back left toes, sweep the right leg all the way through. Inhale. Exhale, right knee taps your left elbow. And step the right foot as close to the left hand as you can. Now, option just to stay here, you've got a soft bend in the right knee, or take it into fallen triangle. So your right hand is down, Left hand reaches forward, open through the chest, palm faces down. Just for a breath. Place your right hand down. Left hand down, I'm sorry. Right leg up, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale. Right knee comes to the right corner of your mat. And lower the back knee down. Now your left hand is down, your right hand reaches forward and comes around to the small of the back. You'll stay right here or you'll bend into the back leg and pull it on in. One breath in and a breath out. And slowly release. We're going to take it into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. So your right hand comes forward of the right foot and slightly to the right. You can come up onto your fingertips if you need, otherwise plant the hand. Now you're going to sweep that left hand up, flex your left toes, open up. Full breath here. Now gaze down, place your hand down, left leg comes in and folds over the legs. Inhale to rise, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands down and by your side. And left side, inhale, sweep hands up. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back, left foot is forward, lower right knee down. Inhale, sweep hands up. Circle hands around, right hand plants, right knee lifts, left hand continues to reach forward and up. Easy twist. Now both hands down, walk yourself into that wide forward fold. Breath in, breath out. Left hand to the inside of the feet, right hand on the hips, spin your hip up, right hand up, stay here, bring the hand behind the back. Gaze down, both hands down, bend coming into your back, bending into that back leg, Skandasana. And then press yourself up to that warrior two. Settle into it. Make sure that front foot faces forward. Flip your front palm, take that back hand behind the back. Inhale, reverse, straighten your front leg. Don't lock out the knee. Exhale, rebend your front thigh. Plant both hands down, pivot your right toes, sweep the left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Left knee comes across the body, taps your right elbow, step the foot as close to the right hand as you can. Soft bend in the left knee, so you can stay right here or all the weight in the left hand. Start to spin your chest open and reach through that right hand for a breath. Inhale, place that right hand down, sweep the left leg up. Left knee comes to the outside of the left hand, step it to the left corner of the mat, lower the back knee down. Left hand reaches forward and around, taking it to the small of the back, stay here or bend into the back leg and pull it on in. And take some deep breaths here. One more full cycle of breath. And slowly release. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Left hand comes forward and slightly left. Come up onto your fingertips so you can plant the hand if you've got the limb length. And then open up over to the right. Flex your right toes in, hold. One more breath. Now gaze down, both hands down, right knee in and fold over the legs. Inhale to rise, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands down and by your side. Breath in and out. One more round, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot back, right foot forward, lower, left knee down, same as before. Inhale, sweep hands up. Circle hands around, left hand plants, lift left knee, right hand forward and up. Take it to that Prasarita, wide forward fold, walk it over, inhale. Exhale. Right hand down, left hand up, reach it up. Maybe left hand comes behind the back. Maybe right hand this time comes around the outside of that left heel, left ankle. Both hands down, bend into back leg, maybe taking it a little deeper this time. Maybe you can drop the buttocks. Warrior two, press yourself up. Make sure that front foot faces forward. Flip your front palm, back hand behind the back. Inhale, reverse, straighten front leg. Exhale, rebend that front thigh, both hands down. Right leg sweeps up and through. Inhale. Right knee taps left elbow, step the foot, stay right here, or fallen triangle. Maybe this time you can float the leg, floating that right leg off the mat. Three-legged dog, right leg down, left leg up, right leg up, oh my gosh. And then right knee is going to come to the right elbow, step it to the outside of the mat, right side again, and lower that back knee down. Beautiful, just for a breath. Right hand forward, around to the small of the back, stay here, or maybe you can take that thigh stretch a little deeper. Ooh. Release the foot, Ardha Chandrasana, so right hand forward of the right foot, slightly to the right, open up over to the left, stay here, or bend into the back leg, Chapasana. Ooh. Slowly release, left hand down, left knee in, fold over the legs. Inhale to rise. Exhale, flow it all the way down, last side, last round. Inhale, halfway lift. Let's see if I can get my lefts and rights right this time. Exhale, right foot steps back, left foot forward. You guys get it anyway. Inhale, sweep hands up, circle arms around, right hand down, lift right knee, left hand forward and up, easy twist. Left hand to the inside of left foot, prasarita, wide forward fold, inhale, exhale. Left hand down, right hand reaches up. Maybe right hand comes behind the back. Maybe left hand comes to outer ankle. Now both hands down, bend into that back right leg. Left leg is straight. Maybe you can lower the butt. And then press on up into your warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Make sure that front foot faces forward. Bend into front thigh. Back hand behind the back. Flip front left hand. Inhale, reverse. Straighten your front leg, don't lock out the knee. Exhale, rebend that front thigh. Both hands down, three-legged dog, left leg up. Left knee to right elbow. Step the foot as close to the right hand as you can. Soft bend in the knees, stay here. Or take that fallen triangle, extend your arm forward. Maybe you can take floating triangle. One breath. Right hand down, left leg up. Left knee to the outside of the left elbow, step the foot to the left corner of the mat, lower the back knee down. Left hand reaches forward and around, small of the back, maybe grabbing hold of the foot. Just for a breath, can you take it deeper? Ardha Chandrasana, maybe Chapasana, release the foot, left hand forward of the left foot and slightly to the left, open up to the right. Stay here or bend into the back leg and pull it on in. Hold for a breath. If you've got the foot, slowly release it. Right hand down, right knee in, and fold over the legs. Inhale to rise, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands down and by your side. Take a moment to let that energy settle. Deep breath in. And out. Find chair pose, Utkatasana, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Slowly lower down, 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 down. Knees go all the way wide. Come on down. And come all the way down, just hug your knees in. Happy baby pose. Grab a hold of the insides or the outsides of the feet or around the ankles. And then hug those knees in again. And extend your left leg all the way, hugging right knee in, right knee over to the left for a twist. Inhale back to center. Both knees in, and then switch. Extend your right leg, left knee in, left knee to the right. Inhale all the way back to center. And bring your knees into center and your feet out to the sides. Active rest pose. Hands are by your side, palms face up, and just let your knees fall over one way. Open to butterfly through the middle and fall over to the other way. Releasing any rigidity that may be in the body. Finding a sense of fluidity in the hips and the spine. One more to either side. And then you're going to bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees splay out to the sides. If this isn't comfortable, you can bring the knees back in and the feet out to the sides. Wherever you are, place one hand on your belly, the other hand on your heart. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. One more deep breath in, sigh out through the mouth. And if your legs are apart, you can use your hands to bring them back together, beginning to bring yourself up into a seated position. Any seated position that's comfortable for you. And take your left hand to the right side of the head, gentle little stretch. And then right hand, left side of head, nice and gentle. Prop the head up, bring your hands into prayer and take a bow to honor yourself and the practice and each other. My friends, namaste. I bless you all. Thank you for practicing with me, and I will join you again on the mat soon.